What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So this is kind of a different style video for me. I have been looking a lot into like my career conspiracies because like as I've been playing this mode, I've realized there's no real like concept to grasp. There's been nothing that I'm like, okay, this is the story of this career, because every single thing, like last year it was like the tag team duo with like orange juice, all that stuff, and this year you just don't seem to have that. So I've been trying to figure out, you obviously have what happens with Sammy Wells. I'll make a video on him soon. But we're about to jump into it. If you guys are new to the channel, hit subscribe. If you guys want to see a video on Sammy Wells, what I think, and if I do some research on that, let's aim for 2,000 likes. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I do shout outs to my subscribers in every single video. Today we're going to be shouting out NBA for Life and Ben Wessel. Thank you guys for shouting out. If you guys want to be shouted out, hit subscribe and turn your notification bell on. So the first person you see in like a movie, in like anything, is usually someone important. I always think of the movie like Non-Stop with Liam Neeson. The first two people you see are the ones that are actually the terrorists on the plane. So like automatically ATM is the first person you talk to in the park, and that's in the playground, so like early time. So you kind of assume he's gonna go to the NBA. You're gonna compete with him in the future depending on what answer you chose, because you get brought to that point where you have to decide an answer. So you have to say whether to be friends with him or not friends with him. But then after like the whole battleground stuff, it just stops. The whole like concept of it is just completely over. And I've played through a half a season. There hasn't been one word of ATM. There hasn't been one thing about ATM. Like anywhere, like no one, like I haven't seen him play another team. I've looked on rosters, he's not there, and I just think that I was thinking for a minute like maybe he's just not a thing. But then I was like, another much smarter part of me was like 2K doesn't just do stuff like this. 2K doesn't just throw people in the game like this without like doing anything about it. And the fact that the career doesn't really have a story, I think that in like year 2 or 3, the team that you're on, I think ATM comes to that exact same team from the playground as an undrafted free agent. I genuinely think at some point there's going to be a cutscene of ATM getting that same tryout that you got and him getting a chance to play on your team. You guys will either be buddies or enemies, and depending on if you said you want to be enemies, it might be like a negative experience on the team. But here is actual physical proof that he's in my career, because this like little video that I saw, go make sure to subscribe to the guy, I'll have his link down below. This video I saw really confirmed my theory and like kind of changed it up. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more after.
ATM, then I paused it. I'm like, hold on, I gotta go to instant replay. Then I went over, I zoomed in, and sure enough, it's ATM sitting with a suit on. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Look, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. Standing right behind JaVale McGee. That is ATM. That is ATM sitting there. I don't know why.
So as you saw there, it's pretty clear and concise he's in the game, but why? Why would 2K just throw him in like the audience as an announcer with a suit on? Like obviously ATM has not become an announcer because he's young. I'm pretty sure he's actually, I don't know, we don't know he's young. We know he's relatively like the same age. We don't really know his story from the whole thing. We just know that he's Cash Money. His mom called him Cash Money, like an ATM. I don't know. But like that thing, like definitely the fact that this guy saw him, 2K is trying to play tricks on us. You saw it with like them putting free LSK on the, or what did they put on the wall? They put something on the wall last year in the park with like during the LSK situation that it was like kind of edgy, that you kind of knew that they're making a jab at LSK. And I think this is like 2K has just got that little bit of creativity. So I am like seeing him in the broadcast soon. That's something they don't want everyone to see. They don't want an average gamer to just randomly see ATM sitting there in the broadcast booth just chilling out. I don't think they do. I think that was somewhat just put into the game as a teaser for in the beginning of your career to know that he's still out there. And if you see it, then you know like, hey, ATM is eventually going to come back. That is pretty much it for my theory, guys. I honestly don't really have too much else to say other than the fact that I'm almost 99% certain. I'm also almost certain that that guy, like the janitor, I'm so sure that the janitor is gonna come back in some way, because it doesn't make, the story so far was just like undrafted, obviously, but there hasn't been like anything interesting that's happened. Like there's no rival characters so far that I found. You have Sammy Wells, who's like a friend to like him and stuff like that, but other than that, like it doesn't seem to be really piecing together perfectly at this moment. And I think the later you get into it, like maybe year 2, year 3, year 4, I think things are going to start coming together. I think ATM is 100% going to be coming back in the career. And you heard it here first. It's not a coincidence. ATM will be back in the story mode. If you guys know this video, make sure to drop a like down below. Shout out to the guy who had the clip of him actually in it. That really helped out my conspiracy. I wasn't really gonna make the video until I saw that, and I was like, yo, 100%. 2K is playing tricks on us by throwing him in a suit in the broadcast part. Just not like far in the audience. He wants us just hidden in plain sight, much like the movie The Prestige. Also, the Note Writer does a lot of like talks about hidden in plain sight all the time, like how like a lot of like smart directors and stuff will hide things in plain sight. So as you're playing the career, make sure to be looking around. See if you see something that might be interesting. See if you see something that might have like some sort of hint towards what's going to happen in the future. God bless you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, hit subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I love each and every one of you. Have a great day. And I hope ATM comes back. I think it'll be a really cool add to the story mode.